Boom! At the open, all-time high for the S&P 500.
It's your boy Jimmy. Jimmy.
Now, what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil, doesn't make up.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning, I wanna turn on this. Becky quick. While the average man looking at it's sad like she fine as yeah. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like buy or sell. I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want a stock pick. I know that booty got dropped, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's and pushing hot keys. Strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater, Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounce. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thought, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the fun, open up some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and stop. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL, make profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, she pull the trigger, and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. And I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs. Make profits. Light up watching them hands. Make profits. While I'm still in my same making profits. They used to watch me move them packets. Stop. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETF. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Make profits. Hey, Suge, Mike, what we doing, dog? Make profits. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Make profits. That TTG money gang. Making profits. We some snipers.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. Hope you guys all had a fantastic day and are ready for the main event, NVIDIA earnings. For those that don't know, my name is Michael Edward Paranati. I go by Michael Edward. I'm the head trader and co-founder of True Trading Group. And for those of you that do not know, we are a 2023 Benzinga FinTech Awards finalist for the best data analysis tool. We are also the fastest growing and highest rated premium online education platform that combines university level trading and investing courses with premium stock market tools, live workshops, individual mentorship and coaching for stocks, options, and crypto. We also have a brand new futures trading program for those of you that are all interested. That is something that you would be able to join once you become a member of True Trading Group. We do day trading. We do swing trading. We also do long-term investing. For all of you that are part of the futures program, take profits. We just got that price level just hit for that take profit on the future short from earlier this afternoon. There it is. Profits off the table. Congratulations, those of you that are in those positions. Now, TTG guys, though, you have to understand something. We take that university level curriculum and we combine it with today's top financial tools that are worth well over $5,000 a year on their own. Okay. These are tools like Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed with congressional trading data, insider trading. You got a simulator that lets you trade with fake money and real-time data so you can practice implementing what you're learning. TradingView's premium charting software, the trade idea scanner, unusual options activity, options flow, dark pool data, short data, analyst ratings, a trading journal, a social sentiment scanner. Literally, it's all included when you guys join True Trading Group. Of course, you get all of our courses. Of course, you get all of our trade alerts, but you also get these tools. We set you up with everything that you need to have the very best chance of becoming successful for one affordable price for the entire year. You also get access to all of our members. The most educated, helpful, supportive, and successful community of traders you will ever find. We have 10,000 members in 115 different countries. We are truly a global community here at True Trading Group. Not to mention, you're going to get all the real-time trade alerts from the moderators and myself. It's not just me, 9 professional traders. You get all of our real-time trade alerts, and we collectively as a group have been able to maintain a cumulative win rate on all of our executions of just around 80% now, going on roughly the last 4 years. Why should you listen to anything it is that I have to say on this live stream? I'm glad you asked. It's not just about the win rate. It's because I didn't figure this stuff out on my own. I began my career trading over 17 years ago, working for T3 Alpha Fund in New York City, my first job right out of college, where they made me go through an educational trading program before I touched a dollar of the fund's money. Then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession and the stock market crash, as you all know. But it was also the same year I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now you fast forward, I'm the co-founder and head trader of TTD, like I said, and with my team of 9 other professional trading moderators and a 30-person staff, we've helped thousands of members from all over the world reach their goals. So if you are ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, you guys have all come to the right place. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live right here for free, where myself, other TTD Pro trading mods, and some special guests even will give you guys golden nuggets, trade ideas, analysis, and commentary that can help you make money. So if you have not yet done so, subscribe to our channel, smash that like button, turn on your notifications, make sure you never miss out on any of these live streams. Speaking of live streams, man, you know, it's crazy because literally a week ago, we were considering not doing live streams anymore. And I'm going to talk to you guys kind of openly here while we wait for NVIDIA's earnings that are on deck, right? We are waiting on NVIDIA earnings. So as soon as they come across the board, I will call them out and I will analyze them with you guys. So welcome everyone that's tuning in. We're covering NVIDIA earnings. They should be out in about 7 minutes. On NVIDIA earnings should be out in about 7 minutes. But these live streams, man, it's like we were thinking about not doing them anymore. And it's funny how the universe works, because we created these live streams as a way to really build something that we couldn't find ourselves. Like we couldn't find a place where you got real information that didn't care about politics or didn't care about the exaggeration and superlatives and the fear mongering and the hodl to the moon and all of the diamond hands. Otherwise, you're an idiot if you take profit. No, you're actually an idiot if you don't take profit. But like we were always looking for something with real information that can actually help retail traders and investors make the right decisions and actually help them make money. And that's how True Trading Group came to be, right? And that's, we did these live streams actually 4 years ago this week. We did our very first live stream. 4 years ago this week, we've done our first live stream. We had less than 10,000 members on our YouTube channel. I used to do these quick little recap videos. And then now we do these live streams and we have 130,000 subscribers with 2,000 videos. And the reality is that a lot of people that follow our live streams, they learn more in an hour and a half with me on a live stream than they've learned in maybe the past year trading on their own. And it really has become, something that we don't take very lightly, the responsibility that we have and that we carry in helping to educate and provide information for members of True Trading Group to help them make money, right? That is our goal. That is a responsibility that we as moderators and we as a company and the whole team at True Trading Group that we carry with us to make sure that our members make money, plain and simple. And we're damn good at that. We're damn good at it. We're grateful for you and we're grateful for everyone. We have 10,000 members in 115 different countries. We are truly grateful. But that weight, that responsibility is something that we don't ever take lightly. And the bottom line is that responsibility is something that we focus on and we excel at, because members are making money and they're becoming better traders. In order to prove that to you, don't take my word for it. Don't just listen to me. I'll ask members. They can tell you. They can give you their answers. Members of True Trading Group, just do me a favor and type the number 1 in chat if you guys are making money and becoming better traders because of TTG. If TTG has helped you to make money, if it's helping you become a better trader, I'd like you to go ahead right now and type the number 1 in chat. So go ahead, type the number 1 in chat right now if you guys are making money and becoming better traders. Now, if you're not a member of True Trading Group, my advice is just pay attention to how many people you see typing the number 1 in chat right now. Every single person that you see typing the number 1 in chat right now is a member of True Trading Group. They are real people. They are not bots. They are your friends, your family, your coworkers. If they can do it, then so can you. What makes you different from any of these people that are typing the number 1? And I'll tell you what makes them different. I'll tell you the difference between you and them. The difference is nothing. Honestly, it's nothing. It's not that these people have all the time in the world. 82% of our members have full-time jobs. They work over 40 hours a week. Members, don't take my word for it, right? Don't take my word for it. Members of True Trading Group, do me a favor and type the number 1 and tell me what you do for a living if you're making money while working a full-time job. Just go ahead and type the number 1 and tell me what you do for a living if you guys are making money while working a full-time job. Because a lot of people that are not members think that, oh, well, if you guys are making money, then it has to be because you sit in front of your computer screen all day long. And that couldn't be anything further from the truth. Everyone that's tuning in right now from the Stockmaster app, this is extremely important. NVIDIA earnings are on deck in the next 3 minutes. NVIDIA earnings are going to come out. It has the potential to move the entire market. There's going to be a lot of sympathy plays going on. It's the earnings release that everybody has been waiting for. Look at some of these comments in chat. Paralegal, bolt mechanic, engineer, doctor, right? Personal trainer, business owner, film production, IT consultant, data officer. I don't need to keep reading all of the professions that people have. But if you're not a member and you think that you can't do this because you have a full-time job, my advice is for you to pay attention and read some of the comments coming through chat. See if you see somebody that maybe does the same thing for a living as you do. And then ask yourself, if they can do it, then why can't you? Why not? Why not you? It's about 2.5 minutes to go as we await the ever so and highly anticipated earnings of NVIDIA. Law school student. I love that. Government contractor. You know, as we wait for NVIDIA earnings, we started out in the month of November with a goal. We started out with a pretty substantial goal. that I thought, maybe I was being a little overzealous with when I said it, but I wasn't messing around. I wasn't kidding. And I came out and I put my neck on the line 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, the first day in November, I came on this live stream and I told people that I had a goal. And that goal was to make sure that we broke October's record. October's record, we had 20 triple-digit gains called out, executed, and alerted on inside True Trading Group. And that was the best month that we've had as a group. 20 triple-digit gains alerted by the moderators and capitalized on by members. My goal, I said this 3 weeks ago, was to break that record in the month of November. And I'm happy to say that we sit here on the 21st of November. And I believe we've had 23 triple-digit gains. It might be 24. I have to go back and double check all the trading performance from the moderators in TTG. But I know for sure we're at 23, possibly even 24. So we have broken that record here in the month of November. Best month that we as a trading group have ever had. And I'm not surprised because that's the opportunity that this market provides. It's the volatility that I've been talking about for years. And sure as hell ain't over yet. We're going to continue to keep this streak going. I'm looking for triple-digit gains. I'm not going to be happy unless we have multiple. My goal now going forward is multiple triple-digit gains every single week going forward. And I don't see why that's not a realistic goal because we have 9 professional traders that are inside chat and they're damn good at their job. Swing trade, day trade, stocks, options, futures. We do it all inside of True Trading Group. And I think my goal is I want to make sure that we have at least 1, maybe 2 triple-digit gains every single week from here on out as a community. So that's where I'm at. That's another goal that I've set forth for myself. All right, here we go. It's time. NVIDIA earnings are coming across the board. NVIDIA earnings are coming out. The initial move here to the upside to make a fresh new all-time high. Let's see if we're able to actually sustain it. I'm going to tell you what I actually think about these earnings. Earnings are just coming across. I think you have the possibility of a buy the rumor, sell the news type of event. Okay. I think we have the chances of a buy the rumor, sell the news type of event as we are getting NVIDIA earnings. Okay, here we go. I'll call out the numbers for you guys as I'm getting them. Now we're getting a move to the downside on NVIDIA. I'll give you the numbers as soon as they come out. Numbers are out. I'll give them to you as soon as I get them on my screen, guys. But what I was talking to members about in True Trading Group was the possibility of a buy the rumor, sell the news type of event. And it certainly seems to be the case as NVIDIA is getting shellacked right now, down 4.5% right now on the day, dropping further, down $25 a share. We are now down 5% and counting. 480, 478, 477. That's going to leave a mark. Where's all my futures traders? Where are my futures traders at, guys? Look at that move in futures. Look at this drop, fresh new low on futures. It is a beat on earnings per share for NVIDIA, $4.02 versus $3.37 on earnings per share for NVIDIA. Sales is also a beat, $18.12 billion against a $16.12 billion estimate. So it is a beat across the board, beat on earnings per share and a beat on revenue, but the stock is still selling to the downside initially. Low print, $468. Here's what I think is actually going to happen with NVIDIA, okay? They're seeing Q4 revenue, everything, earnings are better across the board, and the stock's still trading lower. I'm going to tell you exactly what I think happens. Their guidance, $20 billion in guidance. $20 billion in guidance, 16.38 billion was analyst expectations. So they raised their guidance by $4 billion, $3.6 billion. They're raising their guidance. This is not a bad earnings release, but the initial reaction on the stock was to the downside. Adam was right. Adam's been calling these tech earnings left and right about what the earnings that he saw that he thought we were going to get from NVIDIA. He was right yet again. But then you still get a downward move in the stock. Why? We talked about this inside of True Trading Group, about having the possibility of a buy the rumor, sell the news type of trade event where this is very similar to what happened last quarter. Last quarter, NVIDIA earnings were good. The stock gapped up to new all-time highs, but it still pulled back over the next 2 trading days. right? Still pulled back over the next 2 trading days because there is just so much built up expectations on this stock that it's difficult for this stock to continue to move higher, continue to outperform, and continue to beat the expectations. Yes, there's all my futures traders. There you guys are. Hope you guys snagged that. So we talked, you guys don't know what I'm talking about, but right before we came on this live stream, I was in chat with all of our members, and we were talking about, futures. We were, members were getting short futures. 45.54 was the area, getting short multiple times during the day. And that move actually took you then off of, this is the chart of the SPY. I have it up because my TC2000. But the chart is, and you got this nice move to the downside there following going into that Nvidia earnings. And that's good for about 10, 11, 12 points on your futures. So great job there, guys, for all my TGD fam that are part of the futures trading program. Just identify the levels, put your orders there. That's a thing that you guys are going to start to learn, okay, as part of our program, is that let the price come to you rather than you chasing price. One of the reasons why a lot of traders get very poor fills and very poor executions on their trades is because they chase the price of the stock rather than putting an order and letting the price come to them and fill them. That's how you get much better orders. But in order for you to do that, you have to have confidence in your analysis. And that's the biggest reason why a lot of traders struggle, because they don't have confidence in their analysis. Therefore, they don't have confidence putting their orders in before the stock gets there. Because in order for you to buy a stock, people have a hard time buying it when the stock's going down, but that's how you get the best fills, right? That's how you guys get the best fills. SPY starting to recover a little bit. NVIDIA starting to recover a little bit. Still red, 495. Conference call at 5 o'clock. Conference call at 5 o'clock for NVIDIA. You got to see what Jensen Huang has to say about NVIDIA and about their earnings. See about what's going on in China. See about what's going on with their AI chips. Okay. We got comments here from Jensen says, NVIDIA GPU, CPUs, networking, AI foundry services, and NVIDIA AI enterprise software are all growth engines in full throttle. The era of generative AI is taking off. It is taking off. Comments from the CEO himself. Data center revenue, $14.51 billion. That's up 41% quarter over. That's up 279% year over year. They expect that sales in China and country groups D1, D4, and D5. I'm not sure what country groups they are referring to in D1, D4, D5, but sales to China will decline significantly in the fourth quarter. That right there is the initial move to the downside. In my opinion, that was the initial move to the downside there on NVIDIA, was that one comment right there in their earnings. NVIDIA expects sales to China and country groups D1, D4, D5. Again, I do not know what countries are D1, D4, D5 groups, but they said China specifically. Obviously, that's the biggest, most important one. Groups will decline significantly in the fourth quarter of fiscal 2024. That is probably where that initial drop came from. And then now you got this little bounce back, snapback recovery as you're getting what is going to end up being a muted. If there's nothing major on the conference call, this is going to end up being a muted move where people that have call options and people that have put options are both going to lose money just from that IV crush coming into the earnings print, because the stock has not now. I mean, you had a big move here, 509 all the way to 468, now back to 496, sitting right at where the stock basically closed at 499. That's going to be a situation where calls and puts, you lose money on both. Drop a strangle on the stock. I mean, drop a straddle. Oh my man, I'm sorry, guys. Drop an iron condor on this position on this stock, and then those are going to be the people that are going to actually be making money. Unless something major happens during the 5 o'clock conference call, which we've seen major moves happen at 5 o'clock conference call, specifically with these tech stocks over this current earnings season. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens during that 5 o'clock conference call. I'll be watching that very, very closely. I need to see right now who is on here that is not a member of True Trading Group. That is what I need to see. If you are not a member of True Trading Group, do me a favor and type the letters TTG inside chat right now. you are not a member, go ahead and type TTG in chat right now. Nvidia starting to climb back now, 502, trying to go green. These earnings aren't bad at all. These are actually good earnings. So I was actually kind of surprised to see us go all the way down to 468 once I saw all the earnings numbers. We got Fitness, Pillar, Top and Drop, Brian, James, Duff, Stefan, type TTG, Herring, Chris. Chris, welcome back. I remember that. Remember your visual. Welcome all of you that are typing TTG right now inside chat. We got Falcon. We got Rob. Aqua. Parik. Sean. Chavis. Great, guys. Excellent. A lot of new faces that are joining us here today for NVIDIA earnings. This is going to be something that is going to be that IV crush on NVIDIA earnings. I'll talk about what I think the stock is going to do going forward after now that the earnings are out. But first, I want to make sure everyone that just typed TTG, guys, listen, you got to listen to me very carefully. Our Black Friday sale, it starts, okay, tomorrow. The price is going to be $11.24, but right now, for the next 15 people that want it, I'm going to offer you a 53% discount, so you only pay $10.24. So I'm going to give you an extra $100 off. The Black Friday sale starts tomorrow. I'm going to give you guys an extra $100 off for the next 15 people that want to join today. Now, with that, you also get a brand new Windows laptop. Okay, brand new Windows laptop. It's totally free. It's part of the membership when you guys join True Trading Group. Because in TTG, guys, we believe in rewarding those people that act first, those people that act early. We believe in rewarding those people. So that is why $11.24 is the price tomorrow. That's going to be the Black Friday sale. Today, 15 people, I'll give you an extra $100 off. That's $10.24 to join the TTG platform and community for those interested. Go to ttgoffer.com right now. Every single thing that you see on that page is included in your annual membership. ttgoffer.com. Every single thing on that page is included in your annual membership. There is not an additional upsell, fee, or cost for any item that you see on that page. It is all included. Once those 15 spots are filled, the price will be $11.24, and we will not be able to guarantee a laptop. We just have 15 of them, so we're giving them away for their first come, first serve. We cover the shipping with the laptop. We ship anywhere in the world. We have members in 115 countries. I assure you, as long as you live on Earth, we'll get you that laptop. Use it to trade with, use it for work, give it to your kid for school, give it to somebody for the holidays, or just sell it on eBay and put the money back in your account. Doesn't matter. Whatever you guys want to do with it, it's yours. All right. Included with your membership is all of our courses. Okay, all of our courses is a simplified and expanded upon version of what I learned working at the fund in New York. You get Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed, okay, full book level 2, Trading Views premium charting software, a simulator that lets you trade with fake money but real-time data so you can practice, the trade idea scanners on our platform for you to use, dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow, short data, analyst ratings, a trading journal that tracks your trades for you and breaks them down to the numbers and statistics. You can see what you're doing wrong. A social sentiment scanner tells you what stocks are being talked about most on social media so you can stay ahead of the crowd. All of our different AI trading assistants, our AI trading tools. You guys get access to all of it for $10.24, but only for the next 15 people. And then starting tomorrow, $11.24 Black Friday price. It is what it is going forward. All right. Can't guarantee the laptops. We got 15 of them here today. Go to ttgoffer.com. Use this coupon code. TTG121. Now, the price of our membership is normally $2,212, but the Black Friday sale, it's $11.24. Tonight, for 15 people, it's $10.24. Save an extra $100. Use the coupon code TTG121. Click apply code. The price will drop from $22.12 down to $10.24. For the next 15 people, once we are done, the Black Friday sale begins. As long as you see a laptop in that checkout cart, That is how you know that you're one of the 15 people. If you do not see one, then that means the price is $11.24. And when you enter that coupon code, the price will reflect $11.24. But if you enter the coupon code TTG121, click apply code, the price drops down to $10.24. You see a laptop. That's how you know that you are one of those 15 spots. All right. And we give price guarantees with True Trading Group. All right. Price match guarantees where for whatever the reason, over the course of the rest of this month, we offer a membership for less than the $10.24 with a laptop. We'll just credit you back the difference. Okay. So we do offer price match guarantee there at True Trading Group. You guys can buy with confidence knowing the $10.24 is truly the cheapest price that you're going to get it for here this month. All right. So again, go to ttgoffer.com, coupon code TTG121. And listen, I know I talk a big game on these live streams, but it's because I truly believe in the product and the platform that we've created. I see the results that members have. You saw the results that members have. When you join True Trading Group, we offer you a double your money back guarantee. Okay? A double your money back guarantee, which means when you join True Trading Group, you'll pay $10.24 right now if you're one of the next 15 people. Go through our courses, pass our quizzes, attend one study group, and actually use our platform. Don't just log onto our site 6 times the whole year and be like, I didn't make any money. Do those things. Courses, quizzes, study group. Take your time. You have all year to do it. You don't have to do this all in 14 days or 30 days. Take your time on your schedule. If you cannot make enough winning trades to equal what you've paid for your membership, at least one time, $1,024. If you can't make that back, we will give you back double your money. That means we'll give you back $2,048 and you can keep the free laptop. Plain and simple. Harlan, we got guys, hurry up. They're starting to go. Harlan, guys, welcome Harlan, newest member of the group. 14 of those spots now remain. Guys, welcome Harlan. Harlan, welcome. Everybody welcome Harlan. Right? And why would these spots not go fast? I mean, honestly, guys, people are making money. Again, I'll show you. Don't take my word for it. I will just show you. Because I think the best way for you to determine if, hey, is this legit? Is this something I can really get behind? Members of True Trading Group, do me a favor. If you're a member and you're making money with True Trading Group, if you're becoming a better trader with True Trading Group, type the number 1 in chat right now. Type the number 1 in chat right now. Oh, we got to welcome Basanta. Basanta. All right. Basanta, welcome. 13 spots left. Oh, never mind, I guess. No? Yeah, sure. All right, so you guys see, there you go. Look at all these people type the number 1 inside chat. These are all members of True Trading Group. These are real people. And this is what I'm trying to get at. If these people can do it, then so can you. These people can do it, so can you. That's why I think these spots are going to go. All right, so tomorrow, Black Friday sale, $11.24 with a laptop. I can't guarantee the laptop. I'm saying today is the laptop, $10.24 with a laptop. Tomorrow, $11.24, can't guarantee a laptop. I believe that we reward people that act first. So if you guys want to sign up today, the next 13 people at this point, you get $100 off extra. So instead of $11.24, it is $10.24. I can offer you the double your money back guarantee. Listen to me carefully. I can offer you double your money back guarantee. You might think I'm crazy. I'm not. It's math. Our refund rate at True Trading Group is less than 2.5%. If our refund rate was 18%, I would not be able to offer you double your money back. But it's less than 2.5%, so I can, and I will, to prove to you how much that we believe in the product and the platform that we've created and its ability to help you reach your goals. 78% of our members renew their membership or have become lifetime members of our community. 78%. Guys, do me a favor. Type the number 2 if you've been a member of True Trading Group for longer than 1 year, or if you're a lifetime member. So if you're a lifetime member or you've been a member of True Trading Group for longer than a year, type the number 2 in chat right now. The people that are on here that are not part of True Trading Group yet, see how many people type the number 2 and then ask yourself, seriously, real question. Why would this many people stay if they weren't finding success? If they didn't feel that True Trading Group was worth their time, money, and energy, why would they still be here? Would you continue to be a member of True Trading Group, or would you inquire about a lifetime membership to our community if you were not finding any success with our program at all? Of course not. Quite the contrary. You'd be asking us to cash in on the double your money back guarantee if that were the case. Well, that's why our refund rate is less than 2.5% and our retention rate is 78%. It's also why we're 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 2,400 reviews. The results and the numbers speak for themselves. And I can come up here and I can talk to you and I can say these things until I'm blue in the face, but what really matters is what members themselves have to say. And that's why I think it's the best for me to ask members specifically those type of questions to help you guys make your decisions and determine whether or not this is right for you. Go to ttgoffer.com right now. The price will say $22.12. Manually use the coupon code TTG121. Click apply code. The price then drops all the way down to $10.24. Okay, that's $100 cheaper than it's going to be tomorrow. Tomorrow it's going to be $11.24. As long as you see a laptop in your checkout cart, that's how you know you're going to be getting one. Let me see here, guys. We have a, hold on one second. We actually have a review. We actually have a Trustpilot review, guys, that I actually want to read to you. Adam, do you have it to actually pull up on the screen while I read it to folks? We got to welcome Karen. Karen just joined. Guys, I'm going to read you a review, actually, that was just left on our, this was 2 days ago that I actually just saw. But we got to welcome Karen first. Karen, welcome to the community, guys. Karen is the newest member of True Trading Group. Karen, welcome. That means we're down to 12 of those spots, guys. 12 spots left, laptop, double your money back guarantee, and the 53% discount. $100 off extra from what the price is going to be tomorrow. Here's a quick review. Adam put it up on the screen. I want to read it to you guys. I was a stockbroker for 16 years with 3 different top 10 brokerage firms. I am now retired. I never experienced anything like this company to educate, demonstrate how, and help you to succeed at trading the stock market, especially on such a personal level. I found the live stream on YouTube and figured if there was really anything to this with the experience I have had in trading the stock market, I should be able to make money just from what he talks about on the live stream. I found that he spends about an hour promoting and selling subscriptions to his company on these live streams, but often spends nearly as much time analyzing the market and giving out trading recommendations. This is all very true, right? These are all, we call these edumercials when we do these live streams, but this is the only form of marketing really that we do, guys. So I tell you about our memberships, and there's 10,000 members in True Trading Group that are very happy that we do that. But let me continue to read the review. In just 2 weeks of listening to Mike on the live streams, I was able to make several times the cost of what they charge for their annual subscription, trading off of his advice. So by then, I felt I owed him to purchase a subscription. This is awesome, and I'm so glad I did it. This is the first time I'm seeing this, by the way. Since I did, they have been on a run. Some of the biggest daily, day, and swing trading gains in the history of True Trading Group. They truly do treat you like family and do these live streams. They offer subscriptions at a 50% discount, which amounts to just around $1,000. That's the cost of buying 1 Starbucks coffee every work day for a year. That's peanuts for learning how to make money from trading the stock market with access to real-time daily buy and sell alerts by the company's 9 professional traders with whom you can even interact with. I just want to say, as a market professional myself, everything they say about their community is true. You don't need to second guess this opportunity if you are committed to becoming a stock market trader as well as informed investor. Just go for it. That's incredible. That's absolutely incredible. That is a review there from user Tony Savage. Just an incredible review. We have to welcome Heat. Heat, Heet. Heat. 11 of these spots are now remaining. 11. That was an awesome. Tony, I don't know if you're on this live stream or not, but I really appreciate that review. I really appreciate that review, Tony. Thank you very much for that. Hey, I just signed up. How do I know that I got the laptop? I'm telling you got it because we still have 11 of them. All right, we still have 11. So guys, listen, if you're just joining True Trading Group right now, be on the lookout for a welcome email, okay? You're going to get a welcome email with instructions how to claim your free laptop. That's Heat, right? Oh, Heat, that's Heat right there. Okay, so you are Heat who just joined. So Heat, just be on the lookout for that welcome email, okay? Be on the lookout for that welcome email. Your instructions on how to claim the laptop will be there. But Tony, thank you very much for that review. That was very, very kind of you, very nice of you, very kind words, and I appreciate it very, very much. I'm glad that you've been able to find success with your training group. But I got to tell you, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Guys, we sought out to change this industry and to provide a real chance for retail traders and investors, and we're doing just that. And people are taking notice. That's why, like I said to you before, guys, True Trading Group, we were actually nominated as a finalist for the Benzinga FinTech Awards for Best Data Analysis Tool. We were right up there with companies like Trade Ideas, PitchBook. I mean, just for us to be mentioned with some of those companies was just an absolute honor. And it shows you that what we are doing for retail traders and investors is working. It is having an impact. It is influencing this market. It is giving retail traders and investors a real chance, which is really all anybody asks for, right? Most of you guys all know not to fall for the garbage that's out there. The people that claim they can predict the future, the people that claim they've got one simple pattern that works 99% of the time, those get-rich-quick schemes, they're all garbage. You know they're garbage. Right? At this point, you know that they're garbage. You wouldn't be on this live stream if you didn't know that those things were garbage, right? You wouldn't be looking for real professional analysis and education and trade ideas if you didn't know that that stuff was garbage. All you can ask for is a real chance. I can't guarantee that you're going to be successful just because you joined True Trading Group, but I can guarantee that if you can't make the 1024 back at least one time, we'll give you back double your money. For what you charge, there is no way in you are giving a laptop. What in the name of bait and switch is this? Yeah, Houston Bell, I'm totally lying to you about the laptop. Of course I'm telling the truth. Bait and switch, you know how much trouble I would get in if I came on these live streams and I told you I was going to give you a laptop, but I didn't? Come on. Of course it's real. I'll prove it to you. Listen, I get the skepticism. I do. Right? I do. But you're like, there's no way that you charge only $1,000 and you give us a free laptop and you give a W money back guarantee. And you might think that that's not possible because you're so used to everybody else charging an arm and a leg and promising people the stars and the moon and just giving them a complete bag of crap. So I get it. I get the skepticism, but I'll show you. I'll remove your skepticism now. Members of True Trading Group. True or false? Do we or do we not send you a free laptop? True? False? Do we or do we not actually send you a free laptop? Members, comment in chat. Houston Bell, I think was the username. I got my laptop on a military base in Japan during the height of COVID. So yeah. Jimmy, what's up, brother? Hope you're doing well, man. And Jimmy, you know, as always, my man, thank you for your service. Stay safe. I got mine 2 years ago and I still use mine daily. So yes. I got a laptop, no bot here. True. It's sitting right here next to me. So there you guys go. Right? I get the skepticism, though. I really do. I honestly do. But you're not alone in being skeptical. You know, most people that join True Trading Group that maybe were skeptical at first, their biggest regret is they didn't join sooner. Bait and switch. Well, for bait, TTG teaches you how to fish. And for the switch, it kept my lights on during COVID and the Hollywood strikes. Wow. My boy Bruce, man. My boy Bruce. I love you, bro. I hope things are well. But that's what True Trading Group is about right there. That comment right there from Bruce, that is what True Trading Group is about. It's not about mansions and yachts and bags of cash. Okay. It's not about mansions, yachts, and bags of cash. Okay. It's about not having your back against the wall. It's about being able to pay your bills and put food on the table during COVID when you lose your job, or during, in this person's case, who's in film production, during the Hollywood strike. He got hit twice. COVID, no, there's no film production. Then the Hollywood strike, no film production. And it's through trading that he was able to keep the lights on and pay his bills. That's what this is about. For people that actually want to better their lives. That's what True Trading Group is about. So again, go to ttgoffer.com. Okay. ttgoffer.com. Use the coupon code TTG121. Click apply code. The price drops to $10.24. It is $11.24 after the next 11 people join. All right. You'll know that you are getting a free laptop and the extra $100 off if, when you enter the coupon code TTG121, first it'll say $10.24, but you'll also see the laptop in the checkout cart. See that laptop icon up there? That's how you know that you're getting one of the laptops. We cover the shipping. We ship anywhere in the world. We have members in 115 countries. I assure you, as long as you live on Earth, we'll get it to you. All right. So there you guys have that. If you have any questions, guys, if you have any questions or comments, or if you're having a hard time, sorry, it just does not make sense to me. I was a member of OTA for a while, and nothing was this cheap, and I was assured nothing worth anything was. Okay, OTA is a gigantic flaming piece of dog crap. I try not to curse on these live streams, but you know that I did not want to actually use the word crap. There was a better word that I felt like using. That charged $10,000, $15,000 for like a 2-day training session. It's a complete joke. They actually, push people that can't afford to do it. We've heard stories from people where they try to, help people second mortgage their home. And it's just not something that you'll ever see us do at True Trading Group. But True Trading Group, we've always felt that we don't need to charge that much. The reason why companies charge astronomical amounts of money like that is because they know that the chances of you becoming successful with their program is so low that you're not going to stay with them. So they try to get as much money out of you as physically possible as early as they can. And then when you fail, it doesn't matter. They already got 10, 15 grand from you. Rather than at True Trading Group, we believe that you have a very good chance of becoming successful through our program. And rather than charge you $10,000 or $15,000 up front like OTA does, I'd rather charge you $1,000, but then have you stay part of our program for the next 10 years. That is how you actually build value in a subscription base and in a reoccurring revenue based business model. So that's how the company of True Trading Group grows, as our user base grows and those users stay within our platform and interact within our platform for years. Otherwise, you just have a revolving door of a member comes in and signs up for 10 grand, and that member, you never see them ever again. They have a horrible experience with you. They lost a ton of money. They made no money, and they never come back. So you need to replace that person, because if your product sucks, people aren't going to stay. So that recurring business model doesn't work. So they can't charge a small amount and keep you for years. they got to charge a large amount and grab you right up front. That's the difference. We believe at True Trading Group that if our product is good enough, people will stay. And I don't want people to feel like, oh man, I would love to get involved in the stock market, but I don't have $7,000 to drop on some courses or some program. This isn't just for the stock market, is just for people that have money. It's not just for people that have time. It's for everybody. So we want to make it accessible to everybody. That's why we charge what we charge. That's why it is so cheap. If you were to go and pay for those tools that I mentioned before, just those tools, if you go to the companies that offer them, you're going to spend $5,000 a year. You get all those tools when you join our community for the 1024. The laptop doesn't cost us much. It's a nice value add. We got to welcome Daulette. Daulette, welcome. Welcome to the community. There's 10 spots left. Yeah, that laptop, guys, it helps to push people over the edge if they're iffy. That's all. Like if people are skeptical, they're a little iffy. It's like, hey, here's a free gift. It's a nice value add where you can feel like, hey, if not for nothing else, I got the double my money back guarantee that they have. And it's on our website. You can go read it. It's in black and white. Our double your money back guarantee is right on tgdoffer.com. Go read it. It's real. Go read it. Okay. There's specific things you have to do to qualify for it. You got to go through our courses. You got to pass our quizzes. You got to attend the study group, right? You got to log on to our platform a certain amount of times. You can't just log on to our site 5 times all year and be like, I didn't make any money, right? Use the platform. Use what you're subscribing to. You can't make enough trades to equal what you paid for the membership at least once. We'll give you back double. It's $2,048. Go check it out. Go read it. All right. And again, if you guys have any questions, I want you to send us a text message. 1-888-306-8783. The phone number is at the bottom of your screen. 1-888-306-8783. Phone number is right down there at the bottom. If you're having a hard time signing up or you have any questions or concerns, text that number. Also, listen to me carefully. If you're a previous trial or previous member, and you guys want this Black Friday deal, you have to text that number because we have to whitelist your email address in order for you to get the Black Friday sale. Tim, I'm sorry, you cannot make payments, Tim. It is a one-time payment for the year. You pay $10.24 upfront. You get access to everything we have upfront for the full year. We do offer PayPal credit. If you guys, you can pay over 6 months, I believe, with zero interest through PayPal. It is an option that you can select when you go through your checkout for PayPal credit, but we do not offer monthly payments. It is a one-time annual fee to join True Trading Group. All right, folks. Back on over to NVIDIA. Like we said, NVIDIA not doing much. It is a sell the news type of event, trading slightly lower. We're down about $5. I got free Microsoft 360 for a year and 3 months of Game Pass Ultimate for Xbox when I got my laptop, when I set my laptop up. It's true. Yeah. So when we send you guys the free laptop, it actually comes with a year of Microsoft 365. So that is true. That is true. It's a Windows laptop, so it comes with it. It's not a Chromebook. It's a Windows laptop. All right, guys. So back to NVIDIA. NVIDIA's earnings, if you guys are just tuning in, NVIDIA's earnings were good. Okay. Let me see. We got a comment here. You must be trained as a lawyer, doctor, electrician, and most professions. What makes you think trading is any different? TGD has trained me to be the 7% of traders who make money consistently. Boom. That's the mindset. That's the mindset right there. J.E. Blanco, you're coming up on your 3-year anniversary as a member of True Trading Group. So remember what I said to you guys? J.E., right? You're coming up on your 3-year anniversary. Remember what I said to you before, that members stay with us? If you're successful, you will stay with us. Well, J.E. Blanco, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure you're coming up on your 3-year anniversary. And there you go, telling you he's consistently making money. Why wouldn't you stay if you were making money? If the membership was 1,000, but you're making more than that a year from the program, then why would you not stay? You got to think about it, guys. So with regard back on over to NVIDIA, right? NVIDIA's earnings were good. All right. So here, let's just go through some of the highlights of the NVIDIA earnings in case you guys are just joining us. $4.02 earnings per share. That's a beat compared to $3.36 estimate. 18.12 billion in sales. That is against an estimate of 16.12 billion. So that is a beat on earnings per share. It is a beat on sales. They see Q4 revenue of $20 billion. That is against analyst expectations of 16.38. Again, above expectations. NVIDIA CEO says NVIDIA GPUs, CPUs, networking, AI foundry services, and NVIDIA AI enterprise software are all growth engines that are in full throttle. The era of generative AI is taking off. They expect to see sales in China and some other regions decline in the fourth quarter of fiscal year 24. They said our competitive position has been harmed, and our competitive position and future results may be further harmed over the long term if there are further changes to the USG's export controls. So what they're referring to there is the export restrictions with specific chips over to China. That's why NVIDIA is actually working on developing specific chips that they can sell to China that would be allowed under the export controls. Now, they get a substantial chunk of their revenue from China, so that is a big deal. So they're kind of giving you, and I believe this is why the stock is not trading higher on the back of really good earnings. Their earnings were great. Earnings per share beat. Sales beat. Guidance beat. But there's this overhang, lingering question mark of these export controls. And NVIDIA said in their earnings, sales are going to slow significantly from China in the fourth quarter, in fiscal 24. Okay. And they said their competitive position has been harmed and will further be harmed if there are more changes to those export controls. And that is the stock is up so much. And I think it's just buyer exhaustion is what you're seeing in the stock. I think you see buyer exhaustion. There's these potential question marks that are lingering with regards to China. And investors, I think, are a little like, okay, I'm just going to sit and wait. I don't need to buy more. I'm up 200% on my position. I don't need to buy more. Let's just sit and wait. Not necessarily bringing in big selling pressure, but you're also not seeing the stock move higher on what is a fantastic earnings report. That's the reason why the stock is not moving higher. Now, the conference call is getting underway here at 5 o'clock. You got to see what the CEO and the CFO, see what they're going to say. I'm sure they're going to address China. If they made a point to talk about China in their earnings release, they are going to talk about it on the conference call. So that has the potential to move NVIDIA. I think the biggest catalyst for a move in NVIDIA from 5 o'clock on is commentary about China. And how much of an impact could this possibly be? And is it something that is a very high likelihood? Is it a low likelihood? Is it kind of 50-50? Okay, the conference call has just started literally right now. So if you get some wild price action in NVIDIA, I'm not listening to the conference call right now. I'm here with you guys. But if you get some wild price action, it's most likely because of a comment around China. All right, so be on the lookout there. Those that are in calls, those that are in puts, they're all losing money right now. This is not a big enough move. Okay. It's only like a 1% move, 1.5% move from where we closed at 499. You're trading 494, right? So it's very, very, very small move very small move there for NVIDIA. All right. But we'll see if that changes during the conference call. All right. So there you have it, folks. All right. Finally, a red day in the overall market. Feels like these are far and few between. Finally, a little red day in the market. I am still looking for this resistance level to hold and pushes into this area. I am looking to try and fade pushes into that area. Just listen, I'm not looking for the stock market to crash, but nothing goes up in a straight line, just like nothing goes down in a straight line. And I believe that's a big enough of a resistance level that can create some decent pullbacks. Intel today was a beautiful trade for members of True Trading Group. How many of you caught that Intel trade? Sound it off in chat. Just tell me if you guys caught the Intel trade today. This is off of a major level, right? I just want to show you guys where we get these trade ideas from. I went over this pre-market with all of our members in True Trading Group talking about looking for shorts on Intel because, and a lot of people might say, well, Mike, why would you try to short Intel? Intel is on an absolute tear. The stock has been exploding, right? And you'd be like, well, why would you want to short it? Like you can look at this and say, nothing about that tells me to, nothing about this chart. When you look at it, says, yeah, let's get short, right? Maybe nothing about that chart says let's get short, but there is something about this chart that says let's try a short trade because you're not looking at the full picture, right? You're not looking at the full picture. Let's zoom all the way out, and I want to show you. Okay, let's draw a line across yesterday's high of 45. Okay, let's draw a line across that level, right there. Okay, let's draw a line right there. Now let's zoom back out and see is this price significant? Well, let's see. And as we zoom back out, what do we see here? It does not take an experienced technician to see that this level used to be an absolute freaking brick wall. It does not take an experienced chartist to see that this level used to be a massive area of support. That level broke in 2022. And after that level broke, it then became resistance and the huge sell-off in 2022 ensued. Now you've rallied back up with this kind of like this L-shaped recovery. And well, you know, this was an L. Here's the L, and then I kind of the little bit of a U-shaped recovery. But there you go, right back up into that level like you had. Okay, here's that level, and saying the stock is extended into that level. Let's look for a pullback off that area today. And that's exactly what you got. And that's why you can see a bunch of members. You can see them all commenting in chat today that they caught the Intel trade today to the downside. Just beautifully done. Slight little gap down and just sold it off early. It was weak the whole day. Not to say you stay shorted. I think 42.50 is a decent little support level for Intel. I would take the trade off at 42.50. 42.50 is a nice little support level right here. I'll show it to you guys on the chart. You can see there previous resistance. And then bada bing, bada boom, support. All right. So and then it became support there. That's why that's kind of a nice little support level. Everyone has already taken profits off on the position, but I still think that if you want to hold on to a piece and see if you get some follow through down there to 42.50, I certainly think you can, especially depending on what happens here with Nvidia, right? Like just keep eyes on Nvidia during this conference call and see if for whatever reason, if Nvidia does this, during the conference call, for whatever the reason, depending on if the CEO or CFO says something specifically, that could pull some semiconductors down with it, even though it's specifically Nvidia, but the whole sector could get dragged down, and that could maybe pull Intel down another buck tomorrow. All right. So there we have it, folks. All right. We're also going to be looking at AMD. AMD is going to be right up there on the watch list. I'm going to talk to you guys about AMD real quick. I told you there's a lot of sympathy plays. AMD has huge resistance at 122. There's double top in the middle of July resistance, and there's double top there in November. You can see highs at 122, highs at 122. And again, simply play to NVIDIA. With NVIDIA, AMD should follow. If NVIDIA sells it off, you probably see AMD back at 114 tomorrow. If NVIDIA during the conference call shoots to an all-time high, you probably see AMD try to push through that 122 resistance. These are stocks on my watch list for tomorrow. Okay, we're going to use NVIDIA as the sympathy play for AMD, for Intel, for some of your other chip names. All right, that's how we do it. That's how we come up with our analysis. That's how we come up with our trade ideas. Anybody have any questions on anything that I said? Anybody have any questions on NVIDIA or something specific? Anybody have any questions? Now is the time to ask. Any questions on NVIDIA? Any questions on AMD, on Intel? Nice. Yoda awake. Thanks for the Intel trade today, Mike. My pleasure. My pleasure. Anybody have questions? Andrew says, what do you think AMD will get to tomorrow? So Andrew wants me to give my psychic predictions, even though I just went over AMD and told you that this is a sympathy play to NVIDIA. So we have to wait and see, right? We have to wait and see what happens with the NVIDIA conference call. The conference call for NVIDIA is going on right now. I have no idea what the CEO and CFO are going to say. And I think that commentary around China could move the stock. Depending on what NVIDIA does, if NVIDIA is red tomorrow, I'm going to look for a continued pullback in AMD that can take you down to maybe 116, possibly into like 114, 115. But I think if you get a pullback in NVIDIA, you can get a candle that looks something like this on AMD tomorrow, take you back into the mid one teens, 116, 115, look for maybe a $2 to $3 pullback on NVIDIA, on AMD. On the flip side of that, if something happens here during the conference call that causes NVIDIA to completely reverse and NVIDIA shoots up to a new all-time high, then I think you're going to see buyers step into AMD and they're going to push AMD right back into the face of that 122 resistance level and eventually try to pierce through it. But that all is going to be predicated on what happens with the conference call with NVIDIA. So I'm not going to give you my clear, hey, I'm long, hey, I'm short, because I'm waiting on the NVIDIA conference call. And then tomorrow morning, I will let all members of True Trading Group know what the plan is. Which is the better AI trade, C3 AI or Meta or NVIDIA or Microsoft? I mean, I'll tell you right now, you can't even compare Meta, NVIDIA, and Microsoft to C3 AI. They're not even the same category. Do not make the mistake of combining those companies and putting them all in the same basket together. But honestly, I'm probably not the best person for you to even ask. My business partner of True Trading Group and the co-founder of True Trading Group, Adam, is actually deeply tied into the tech space and specifically AI, and has been doing tremendous work and has been at the forefront of like bringing AI into retail trading and into the platform that is True Trading Group. So Adam, I don't know if you got a minute. If you want to know
Heyo.
this question about AI.
Heyo.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, man.
What's going on?
Nothing much. So, that's a good question. I wouldn't even mention C3 AI in the same sentence as Meta, NVIDIA, or Microsoft. And when you think about AI, you have to think that what Meta is doing in AI, what Microsoft is doing within AI is very, very different than what NVIDIA is doing in AI.
Very different. Yeah, good point.
So NVIDIA is actually producing hardware. I know that they may be producing some software for their hardware, but primarily the hardware, the GPUs, so that companies like Meta and companies like Microsoft can run their platforms. Like, for example, with Meta, it would be something called, they have their large language model called Llama 2. And then with Microsoft, it would be OpenAI and Azure, right? So let's not forget that part of that deal with OpenAI and Microsoft was billions of dollars in Azure credits. That was a huge part of that investment. It wasn't just straight cash; it was a lot of Azure credits because the amount of money it takes to run AI applications and the amount of power and the amount of chips that you need, right? The amount of GPU power that you need is substantial. And NVIDIA is at the absolute forefront. There's nobody that even comes close when it comes to GPUs. Just isn't. So, and I know that somebody in the comments is going to say, what about AMD? AMD is they do have a GPU, but you could not pay me to use it. Where AMD stands out is their CPUs. Okay, I was not in band or computer club in high school. This came later. So Intel and AMD are primarily CPUs, even though they both do have their respected like integrated GPUs. And Nvidia is primarily GPU as well, right? So, as far as Meta, and I'll just talk on this for a second. Why not? For those of you, let's see. Do you guys want to talk AI for a second? There's a lot of stuff that's been happening with OpenAI and everything else the last couple of days. Do you guys want to have a conversation about AI for a minute? Just go ahead. Type the number 1 if you do. Type the number 1 if you want to have a little conversation about AI. Let me know. Damn. Oh, okay, cool. Fuck.
And I was like,
All right.
no one? Forgetting there's a delay.
Nobody.
No one?
No one.
Guys.
All right, so I'll make it quick. Look, as far as AI goes, what has transpired over the last week or so, or really the last couple, I feel so much later in the week than it is, but what transpired last Friday till today is you have seen one of the most insane fall from graces that I don't even think there's anything to compare it to. You have this company with OpenAI that is quite literally one of the only. I mean, you got to think about this for a second. When was the last time you heard of a tech startup disrupting an industry so severely that they are not just slightly keeping up with Alphabet or Google, but they are destroying the competition? That whatever Google or Alphabet puts out in comparison to this company is laughable at best. When was the last time you saw Alphabet that far behind the ball? When was the last time you've seen Meta that far behind the ball? The only reason that Microsoft is in somewhere 10 miles behind is because they were smart enough to pony up the money real quick at the beginning.
Yes.
You have a tech startup that, under the leadership of their former CEO Sam Altman and I forget the other person's name, their chief what's her name?
Greg
Bachman, and then I can't remember the woman's name, and everyone's gonna call me misogynist.
Ilya or something?
No. He's the one that voted out the board. Let's see.
Yeah, because Greg was on the board too, I think, right? He was outvoted.
Yeah, someone's gonna type it in chat. Somebody type it in chat, right? The point that I'm trying to make is that you had one of the greatest startups in the history of startups for in a technological space that has literally transformed the world in less than 5 years. It is literally something like what we are witnessing with AI and how quickly it is evolving technology-wise is something that really isn't, we haven't seen since the .com boom, right? Yeah, Mira Murati.
It's a pretty name.
Mm-hmm. So it is going to be very interesting to see what happens, because what OpenAI did is OpenAI democratized artificial intelligence. It made it accessible to people like you and me who may not know how to code the most intricate algorithms, who may not have access to, warehouses full of servers and supercomputers and things like that. It allowed us to it allowed people of all backgrounds. You want help with your college paper, you can use AI. You want to generate an image for your brand, you can use AI. You want to create, you want to find a way to create an algorithm to duplicate human genome, fucking AI, like everything in between. And OpenAI was at the forefront of all of that. And within 5 days, that entire company is at risk of dissolving. It is unprecedented is not even the word. It is absolutely insane. And look, I don't think that AI is going away, and I don't think that it's gonna, whatever, but it is, it's a little, for me, I kind of like, it's a little sad, right? It was the first time ever that you had a startup that could really swing, get in there and start swinging with the big guys, Google or Alphabet, Meta, you had this company that can go in there and they can hold their own. And not just hold their own, but be like, yo, y'all need to sit down. I got this. And 4 people in a room, for whatever the reason, decided that it was a good idea to undo those things. I don't know.
So insane.
So I honestly don't know. I don't know what to make of that. There's so many businesses and so many things that are now relying on OpenAI's infrastructure to operate. So, do I think it goes away completely? Obviously not. I think Microsoft obviously is going to pick everyone up and kind of run with it. But I'll tell you what it is doing. It is giving companies like Meta a chance to catch up. See, Meta right now, Meta is the closest. Meta's so ChatGPT, GPT-4, these are large language models, right? This is all part of what they call generative AI. You put in a natural language text prompt, you get back an intelligent natural language response, right? Meta has an open source model called Llama, right? That open source model is just a little bit behind where GPT-4 is right now. Now, with what happened recently on OpenAI's Dev Day, where they released GPT-4 Turbo and GPT-4 Instruct and all these other models, it looked like OpenAI was again pulling ahead. But now you're giving Meta a chance to catch up. Google is nowhere in the conversation as far as Bard. Google's large language model right now is not very good. But Llama 2 is very good, and it's free, and it's open source. I mean, that's what open source means, free. So it's going to be very interesting to see what takes place with all of this. It's a little bit sad because it's like, man, there was so much progress being made so quickly. And then you get 4 people in a room that think that they know better, and they undo just remarkable progress. Right?
There was news today also too, Adam, that the board and Altman were talking again to negotiate a possible return.
Yeah, I mean,
do you think Altman? I mean, he founded the company, so I would assume he would want to stay there.
I don't think it matters to him anymore.
I don't
know him. I don't know him.
So that's my baby. No,
because what is a company, right? It's a service, sure, but it's also a collection of people And I got to tell you, man, can you name one company where if the CEO was terminated and you were working at a company that was, almost $100 billion valuation, that you would be willing to walk away from your job because your boss was fired by the board?
Yeah, that was crazy.
You had over 700 people have said that they will quit.
Bro, it was like 90% of their staff. Like 90%.
Yeah, these are not people that make what Sam Altman was making. These are regular people. And they're going to follow this man out the door. And I promise you, nobody asked to do that.
Yeah.
Now, at the end of the day, you want to talk trade, you look at Microsoft. Let's play it out. OpenAI goes under. All of their people leave. They're left with 100 employees, and half of them don't know their ass from their elbow because all the good ones left. Well, now Microsoft has already said that any employee that leaves OpenAI has a job working underneath Sam Altman and Greg Bachman at Microsoft for their new AI research department. I guess if you can't buy them, destroy them. I don't know. If you can't buy them, destroy them. I don't know what to say about that. Yeah. Microsoft, in the long run, is going to be the big winner. And for the first time in a very long time, Microsoft is going to be at the forefront of one of the greatest technological advances that we've ever seen. And I don't just mean like us here, I mean in human history. And you have Microsoft that is positioned at the forefront of it because of this little tech startup that wasn't even a for-profit. It's not even a for-profit company. It's a 501(c)(3).
Which I feel like in itself is dumb, but
it's just so insane. And what's happening with AI is it's powerful stuff, man. I mean, look, for example, we've incorporated AI into a lot of our tools inside of True Trading Group. So what you're looking at right now on the screen, right? What you're looking at right now on the screen, this is TradingView Premium that you get inside of True Trading Group. Now, you can have all your templates, you get multi-screen layouts, all that stuff. All that stuff's awesome. But what's really awesome is the real-time data that you have. And you click one button here, and AI will generate a response for you to talk about what the best trading plan is, given the time frame of the chart and the real-time data and everything that goes into it. So we're going to let it run for a second, and it's going to generate an actual trading plan for you based on AI. One second.
Yes, our AI charting or AI trading assistant, just to give you guys levels and trading strategies and analyze a chart with that real-time data.
Yeah, so there you go.
It's going to be awesome for people that are trying to really build confidence in what they think they see on a chart.
And then just like that. And that's using OpenAI's GPT-4. So, I mean, look, I do hope that that they figure it out. Yeah, Yvonne, it does include training on the tools as well. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yvonne, we have a bunch of tutorial videos too. I mean, we have support staff. I mean, you ask for help, you're gonna have 3 people, jumping on you to help you.
So here we have the getting started. It's literally just videos and courses on how to use our entire platform. But yeah, there's a tremendous amount of tools that you get. The AI charting is awesome. And there's a lot of other great tools too. We have a simulator, which is really awesome. I can show you that.
Yeah, if you want, I can walk through. I can show everybody the platform.
No, I'll let you show them the platform. I just kind of wanted to. Yeah, that's fine. You can show them in a minute. But there's a lot of really great tools that are here. The AI stuff is fantastic, and it's it'll be interesting. It'll be really interesting. I do think that Meta. I think you need to watch Meta. I think Meta's the closest. See, Microsoft needs OpenAI. Microsoft does not have a good standalone product. They need OpenAI. Meta don't need nobody.
I love Meta, man.
Their large language model at Meta is insane. So, if you haven't heard of it, I would suggest you look up, if you're interested, Llama and the number 2. So LLAMA, right? LLAMA and the number 2. I'll put it on the screen for a sec. This is it right here. They come in 3 different sizes: small, medium, and extra large. No, I'm just kidding. But it comes in 7 billion parameters, 13 billion parameters, and 70 billion parameters, right? It's something silly. But it's all free, and they have commercial licensing for free. I'm just saying. So I would definitely, if you haven't looked at Meta as far as AI, they're not getting a lot of attention. But those that are in the know that this is the look. It is not close. It is not like it is. If OpenAI is moving full steam ahead, this is not as good. This is your second best option. That's what this is. Okay? That's what this is.
Awesome.
But yeah, we're in an interesting time. This is obviously going to force a lot more competition. It just sucks because we're all, if OpenAI goes away tomorrow, we're all going to get a crappier product until people get their crap together.
Yeah. I think they're going to figure it out. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It's going to be an interesting story, that's for sure. But awesome info, man. Thanks for sharing all your knowledge with this stuff. I'm not, I don't know a fraction of all those details within AI, and this is why our AI tools are as good as they are. This
is why we were nominated for the FinTech Award.
Exactly. All these tools, everything you're seeing, all of this analysis, this is why we were one of Benzinga, the FinTech Awards for 2023. We were a finalist for their best data analysis tool. That's why. It's because of this, because of the platform that we're building, the tools that we have, the information that's available to your fingertips when you guys join for just $1,024 for the next few people that sign up here today before the Black Friday sale starts tomorrow, and that's going to be $100 more expensive. It's going to be $1,124 tomorrow. I'm giving it away for $1,024, so an extra $100 off for the next 10 people. You get a free laptop with your membership as well. Come on, join the group, get a free laptop, get access to all these tools for a full year. There's no additional cost for these things. Like there's no upsell for these tools. They're all included when you pay the $1,024 for the whole year. And you have the double your money back guarantee, guys, which I honestly don't think you need it since our refund rate is less than 2.5%. But it's there to give you peace of mind, and it's there to hold us accountable. So I would go to ttgoffer.com now. Every single thing you see on that page is included when you join for $1,024. There's no upsell for anything on that page. As long as you see a laptop in the checkout cart, that's how you know you're getting one. There's 10 of them left. Be on the lookout for a welcome email, because after you join, there's going to be instructions in your welcome email how to claim that brand new free laptop. We cover shipping. We ship anywhere in the world. Doesn't matter where you live. We have members in 115 countries. We've sent laptops to them. We can send a laptop to you. So if you guys 10 spots, then the price goes to $11.24. When you go to ttgoffer.com, the price is going to say $22.12. You just have to use the coupon code TTG121. Click apply code. It drops at $10.24. Check out. You see the laptop. You're good to go. All right. I'll actually show you guys the platform if you guys want. So you guys, that wraps up the analysis and the educational part of the stream. Thank you, Adam, for going over all that awesome stuff. Hope you guys really enjoyed that. But if you're not interested in a membership, you guys can sign off the live stream. But before you go, subscribe and make sure you turn on your notifications so you don't miss these lives going forward. But those of you that are interested, I'll actually show you the platform so you can see what your money's going to get you. You're going to have our chat room, which is something that you guys get access to, obviously, where the moderators and I share our screen. We're live on the mic. We're talking out our analysis. We're calling out our trades. We're with you from pre-market all the way through into the close. We're not gone after an hour or two and you'll have to fend for yourself. You have our mobile app that lets you be connected on your phone and get the real-time push notifications where our mods enter and exit positions. You got 2 study group sessions with our mods to speed up your learning curve. You've got Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed with congressional trading data and insider trading. Just that alone is over $1,000 if you go to Benzinga directly. It's included when you join our platform. You get TradingView's premium charting software included as well. The Trade Ideas scanner comes included, so you guys can use that. It streams on our platform. A simulator lets you trade with fake money but real-time data to practice. You've got our own proprietary scanner that lets you create custom scans. Dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow, all included when you join True Trading Group. You got a full trading journal that tracks your trading for you. A social sentiment scanner tells you what's being talked about on social media. Analyst ratings on any company that you're interested in. Then you have the watch list from our mods. The watch list from our mods, we give you guys the list of stocks we are focused on with entry and exit prices every day. This way you know where to focus your attention before the day even starts. Then you've got all of the courses. The courses are a simplified and expanded upon version of the stuff that I learned working at the fund. There's beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, futures, you name it, we've got all of it. All right. You got the video library. It's nearly 1,000 hours of workshops covering different topics. It's all included. Now, listen, I can't guarantee that you guys are going to be successful just because you join True Trading Group, but what I can guarantee is if you join us and pay $10.24 right now, go through our courses, pass our quizzes, and attend one study group over the course of your membership on your own pace, at your own pace. If you are unable to make enough winning trades to equal what you've paid for your membership, $10.24, if you can't do that at least one time, we will give you back double your money. That's $2,048. You can keep the free laptop. It's a double your money back guarantee. Yes, it's real. It's right there on our website. Go read it. I can do that because our refund rate is less than 2.5%. We're 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 2,400 reviews. And 78% of our members renew their membership. That's why I can offer you double your money back. But again, guys, this deal is only available for the next 10 people. Go to ttgoffer.com, use the coupon code TTG121, click apply code. As long as you see a laptop in your checkout cart, that's how you guys know you're getting one. If you have any questions or you're having a hard time signing up, do not hesitate. Send us a text message. 1-888-306-8783. Phone numbers right down there at the bottom of your screen. Any questions, any concerns, any issues, text that number and we'll help. Don't call that number. It's a text-only phone number. Just text that number and we'll help you guys out and answer any questions that you have. Thanks for tuning in tonight, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed the live. THD fam, see you guys tomorrow. If you have not yet done so, smash that like button, show some love, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications. See you guys tomorrow. Take care, gang.